Hi, pals, and welcome to See You Next Tuesday. Do-do-do-do-do. This week's topic is, what would you do if you're stuck in the woods? I am not sure who came up with this idea. I don't think that it was me or Rosie. Maybe it was. I feel like I wouldn't say get stuck in the woods, because going out to the woods, I feel like, isn't a getting stuck situation. I feel like it's something we do for fun, and this is more like getting stuck in the woods is kind of scary, right? So, I would not recommend getting stuck in the woods. And, yeah, bad plan. Go in the woods for fun. But if we were to get stuck in the woods, I would really hope that we were in my automobile, because I have an emergency kit. I haven't opened it in a long time, so we'll see what's actually in here. There's a flashlight, which actually doesn't have batteries in it, but it came with the kit that I got. It's like a Mayday kit. There are a couple of emergency blankets, some emergency drinking water. How good is this? It's good for 5 years. That's kind of cool. Lots of emergency drinking water. There's also a Coast Guard approved ration block, which is probably all gluten and, yep, enriched flour. So it would probably kill me to actually eat it, but, you know, I wouldn't die. Let's see, what is servings? A serving size is 3 ounces, which is 1 bar. This is 18 ounces. Oh, so there's 6, I guess, if I did the math. So it'd be 400 calories in 3 ounces. So you need to bring a scale with you, because it's not, oh, I guess it is kind of, maybe it's bunched up. I don't know. Maybe we should, I don't know. Creepy, right? Crazy. Emergency flag things, so that people might need help. This is for my inner tube. It's a patch. There used to be first aid supplies in here too, but I guess I took them all out, which is probably not the best plan ever that I've ever had. But I think they're in my camping tote, which is also in the car, so not too far from there. So yeah, so if we are in an emergency, we could survive for at least a little while, some of us eating and drinking, which is kind of exciting. I also have a machete in my car, which is super fun and scary and totally would keep you safe in the woods. You know, bunny comes by and cuts its little head off, but it's not like it's sharp. Ow, maybe it's a little sharp. Well, I have some band-aids in here. That would be helpful. So I've been watching a lot of Walking Dead lately. So I am on season 3, episode 8, and I started watching on Sunday. I also haven't been feeling good, so I've just been watching the show, which has kind of cheered me up. But I think if you're going to survive like them, you totally need weapons. I recently learned how to shoot a gun when I went camping, which was kind of exciting. I did a pretty good job. It was entertaining. I don't like guns though still. They freak me out. They're loud and scary and kill people. But a crossbow would be really cool, or bow and arrow would be really cool. Totally be into that. So, yeah, I really think I like Daryl the best. Just saying, like, if you had to be stuck in the woods, probably be with him. Unless he was there to murder you. So, it's kind of a either or good bad situation sort of thing. But I definitely think I could survive in the woods for a while. Unlike Melissa, I can make a fire in the woods. I would probably do better if I had like a little fire starter that I make and matches, but I have some of those in the car. I have my tent in the car, my sleeping bag, my sleep mat. I mean, I'd be pretty comfy. The only thing I'd be missing is food. I would love to learn how to like track animals and like hunt and stuff. I don't know how I'd actually be at actually killing anything, but I could probably set a trap, and maybe if that trap killed it, I could deal with it. Because I have butchered a rabbit before in a cooking class. Granted, it had the fur removed, but we did butcher it, and it was kind of gross because it still looked like a bunny. But yeah, I think I could probably survive fairly well. I think the whole zombie thing would make it difficult, so hopefully there wouldn't be zombies. Just saying. Anyway, if you do ever get lost out in the woods, I would recommend not walking in one direction. Probably just stay where you got lost. Like if you get lost in a car, you're probably going to be safer in the car in case something bad comes along. You also have shelter from like rain, and it'll probably be warmer inside the car. It'll be also easier to spot. Make yourself as bright as possible, you know, like hang things on the car, like any sort of mirrors or metal shiny objects, you know, to reflect, make you seem more visible from the air. Don't move, stay where you are, you know, because if you try to, you know, trudge out, like you could get lost even more. And if you're walking one way and people searching for you are walking behind you, you could just be missing them. And that's no good. So don't get more lost. Just stay put. Thanks for joining me here on See You Next Tuesday. My back is a lot better. Thank you for asking. I did throw it out at the beach with Rosie last weekend. Or last week. I guess it was on the weekend. Whatever. But it's definitely feeling better. I still can't bend all the way. I'm still a broken old lady. That's okay. I have been spending my time knitting and watching The Walking Dead. Which is totally what grandmas do, right? It's totally fine. Anyway. Thanks for joining me here on See You Next Tuesday. Stay tuned tomorrow for midweek meltdowns with our friend Warren. I mean, we got to see him on Monday too, which was super cool. We'll see if we get to see anybody else. There's a super secret surprise tomorrow. Can you imagine? He's older. I wonder if he'll look older. I doubt it. He'll probably always look like the baby because he is the baby, and he'll never let us forget that. Anyway, I will see you next Tuesday. Mwah! I still don't know how. Share works. Not better.